Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome into Ralph Benson Memorial Gym here at Mickey Dunn Court, home of the Lawrence County Wildcats, as they prepare to face off with Spring Hill Raiders in a district match tonight. Time winding down to get this game started, as Coach Joe Wilson has led the Wildcats. I called them the Raiders. Lawrence County Raiders, what about said. As Coach Joe Wilson has led the Wildcats this season with a 19-3 record, as Spring Hill comes in tonight with a record of 8-6. I'm Nick Moore along with Dusty Kaiser. Dusty, give me some thoughts on this game as we get ready for the lineups.
Well, you know, our boys are really hot right now. They're 4-1 in the district. And this right here should be a very fast-paced game. I hope our boys can play the defense they've been playing the past couple nights.
Very fast game pace indeed. Notice that's usually how the boys' games take place. As the starting lineup for the Wildcats and the Raiders are about to be called out. The starting lineup for Lawrence County will be number 2, Jacabry Stevenson, number 11, Alex Bedford, number 14, TJ Gobble, 23, Logan Boswell, and 33, Luke Maddox. Starting lineup for Spring Hill will be number 3, that's Simmons, number 4, Brashear, number 12, Alderson, and number 20, St. Croix, and number 44, Alderson. So we have 2 44s like we had Brashears earlier. Once again, I'm Nick Moore along with Dusty Kaiser. We're going through the lineups as the Wildcats of Lawrence County get called out. Each name, as Logan goes over and gives an air fist bump. TJ Gobble coming out. TJ originally in his earlier basketball career was a shooting guard. And then all of a sudden he grew 2.5 feet. So Jacabry Stevenson coming out onto the floor.
TJ had a big game the other night in Tullahoma. But I'd like to see Luke Maddox come out tonight on fire. Senior, big moment.
I'm assuming TJ will be the one taking off. No, I think Alex Bedford does the tipping.
He does take the tip.
Didn't you say earlier that Spring Hill, one of these guys, is a pretty big time basketball player?
Yeah, number 4, I think, is Brashear. I think he's coming in average about 22 a game.
Tip to start off the game as Spring Hill takes first control with number 3, Simmons with the ball. He's at the top of the key. Maddox guarding tightly.
Lawrence County's come out man-to-man.
Back and forth to Alderson. Get it over to number 12. 12 trying to get something going. Everybody's trying to figure out who they're going. There's Brashear right there, first
Long
shot.
three.
Long three up over the backboard as it's going to go out of bounds.
Maddox got the ball coming across the timeline. He's setting up the offense out to Boswell. Ooh, aired pass. Boswell saves it.
Wow.
From back court. Bedford with the ball. Boswell got it again.
Jacabry on the left-hand side. Three-pointer up by Bedford in the corner. It's good. Bedford starting off the game right off the bat with a three-pointer, as there's going to be pressure from Lawrence County. They're trying to force some turnovers as Going to be another three-pointer from the left-hand side from Brashear. No good. Rebound by Bedford. Bedford sees a wide-open Gobble down low as he takes a layup. TJ Gobble, 2 points. There's going to be a quick timeout by the Spring Hill coach as they take a timeout. You're watching Wildcats basketball on the X-Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Welcome back to the Ralph as we're getting going. Quick timeout right there by Spring Hill, trying to get things under control defensively right here. As Maddox going to be guarding Simmons. Simmons throws it away. Bedford pick it up, going to dish it off to Boswell, trying to go up blocked, but picked up by Gobble. Go over to Stevenson around the top of the horn, over to the right-hand side to Bedford. Back up to Maddox as he saves it before he goes across half court. Gobble in the corner. I'm going to say he walked. Not 100% sure he walked on that, but it was a quick walk.
He's got a pivot foot to use.
That's what I was talking, what I was thinking. Inbound by Alderson. Simmons will bring it down the floor. Simmons gets it over to St. Croix to the left-hand side. Nothing doing as he brings it back out to the top of the key. St. Croix over to the right. Going to hand it off to Simmons. Looks like they're trying to get something set up and nothing's really happening. As he does get back to St. Croix on the right-hand side. Down low to Alderson. Alderson back out to St. Croix. Over to Alderson at the elbow. Alderson trying to get it down low. Does. Gets it down to 12. That's his, I'll assume, brother, cousin Alderson. They're going to be a foul called as he went up for the layup.
It's called on Boswell.
Called on Boswell's first foul of the night. First team foul. Couple Wildcats set to check in. First free throw up, no good. As Drake Osborne and Blake Smith check in.
Blake Long.
Long, sorry. I'm trying to write and talk at the same time. Second free throw up, no good. Rebounded by Long. Long gets it out to Maddox. Maddox across the floor to Osborne. Osborne to Boswell. Boswell fires up a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Alderson. Back over to Simmons. Simmons back down the floor quickly. Gets held up at the timeline, but he gets it over to St. Croix.
Lawrence County still in that man-to-man defense.
Top of the key as Brashears calls out an offense. Three-pointer from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Long. Long trying to get it back down. Over to Long down the corner to Boswell with a floater right-hander up, and it's good for two. As here they come, Stevenson back down to St. Croix. St. Croix loses the handle of it, gets it over to Simmons. Simmons back to St. Croix. Three-pointer from St. Croix, too hard.
Blake Long with a rebound. That's 3 in a row for him.
Boswell pushing it down the floor, trying to see somebody. Osborne's down low. Alderson smacks it away from him. And the other Alderson picks it up, throws it down the floor. Trying to get a one-on-one. He shakes and bakes, nothing doing. Stops, pops, no good. Rebounds by Bedford. Bedford over to the right-hand side to Boswell. Boswell looking to Osborne. Osborne head fakes, nothing doing. Gets it about in the horn. Maddox over the corner to Long. Long, nothing doing. Bedford with it over on the left-hand side. Double team, gets it back across to Boswell.
Lawrence County with some great ball movement here.
Three-pointer up, good by Bedford.
Bedford with 2 threes right here in the first quarter. It's 10-0.
Wow. Simmons getting it all the way down to St. Croix on the left-hand side. St. Croix three-pointer up, nothing but net. Spring Hill's first points of the night over the right-hand side to Bedford, no good. Number 4 going down the floor, going to put up a layup. Brashear, I thought he was fixing to jam it right there, but
I
he
did too.
didn't. Maddox going to bring it across the timeline, gets it down the middle to Long, back out to Bedford. Bedford no good. Rebounded by Alderson. And he gets it over to Simmons. Simmons going to bring it down across the timeline. Looking to try to make something happen. He's going to drive, go for a layup. It's good. First points on the night by Simmons. Maddox back down the floor quickly. Over to Boswell, back up to Maddox, down low, nothing doing. I think Maddox lost the control of that one just a little bit. Gobble and Stevenson checking into the game for Maddox and Boswell. No, let's see. Simmons going to bring it down the floor. Head coach is hollering at him, telling him, back up. He hasn't got across the timeline just yet. They're going to call 10 seconds. Head coach is telling him, get down the floor. He's not happy.
Good defense by the Wildcats.
Good defense by the Wildcats. The thing is, they just kind of stood there and he just stopped.
Yeah.
So you don't have to,
You don't have to do a lot.
be too tough doing that. Long with it on the left-hand side. Pass down to Gobble, back out to Long. Three-pointer up. In and out. No good. Man, I thought that was good. Rebound by Alderson. Gets it out to Brashears. As he tries to get on the floor, they're going to call a foul on Osborne.
Kind of shoulder tackle.
Drake's first foul of the night. I think the hair made that look a little harder than what that really was.
Yeah. He's throwing himself back a little.
Simmons trying to get his offense set up, being guarded by Bedford. Driving to his right-hand side, stops, pops, put one up, good. Bedford back down the floor quickly. Going to go to the free throw line, pull up, no good. Bounce. They're going to say foul on, I think they're going to call that one on Alderson. And they do. No. Yeah, they do call it on Alderson, number 12. He was up way over the top of him. I want to say they give the wrong kid the foul because he was way up and over everybody else. Bedford trying to get it checked in, throws it out to the front to Luke Maddox. Yeah, they're going to get Simmons on that one. A little bit too much body on Maddox. As Boswell comes back into the game, he and Maddox check back in. Get down low to Gobble. Gobble pivot driving, hook up and good. Wildcats are putting on the press to impress as it gets broken. Spring Hill gets it back down the floor. Simmons has it at the top of the key. Over to his right-hand side, over in the corner to Brashears. Brashears driving, going to put up a layup, good. Maddox bringing it across the timeline, over to the left-hand side to Bedford. Over to Boswell. Boswell back to Bedford. Down to Gobble. Gobble going to pivot, put it up. Too short. No good. Picked up by Spring Hill. It's good down the floor.
Oh, Maddox with a steal.
Maddox with a good steal right there because that would have been an easy two. As he's going to back it back out a little bit. Gobble with a three-pointer. Nothing but net. Told you he was a shooting guard beforehand.
Who said 6'5" can't shoot a three?
Yeah, he's taller than that gun 6'5". That rascal's gotten real tall. Driving down the floor by Brashear. He's going to put up a floater. No good. Gobble hobbling just a little bit. Long going to check back into the game. Number 5, Martin, is into the game for Spring Hill. Stevenson over to the right-hand side, gets it in the Long. Long going to pick it up, shoot it, no good. Stevenson with the rebound out to the top to Maddox, quickly over to the other side to Boswell. Boswell tries to get it down low to Gobbles. He can't quite hang on to it. Spring Hill picks up the ball. Simmons coming back down the floor, gets it to Martin. Martin back to Simmons. Brashear going to drive it in, nothing doing, gets knocked away. Martin picks it up. End of the first period. Lawrence County High School 15, Spring Hill 11. You're watching Wildcats basketball on the X Sports Network.
Hello everyone, this is Eric Schultz. On behalf of Cade and the entire Schultz family, we would like to say thank you. Thank you for all the love, all the support, and most importantly, the prayers. 1 Peter 5:10 reads, "But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Christ Jesus, after that you have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you." We want to thank God for his grace. Go Wildcats.
At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer.
We're starting the second period as the Wildcats have the ball. Maddox gets it over to the right-hand side to Boswell. Back up to the top of the key. Over to, that's Carter Hughes in the game. He gets double teamed. Thrown away, picked up by Simmons. Simmons going down for a layup. Euro step, two-pointer up by Simmons. Gives him 6 on the night. Back down the floor quickly. Maddox is trying to get his offense set up. Down to Long, back to Maddox, Boswell, back to Long, over to Hughes. Three-pointer up by Hughes, no good. Rebounded by Boswell. Collision down low. That'll end up being a foul right there on Alderson.
That was a foul that time.
Oh, yeah, that's straight up ran into him on that one. Lawrence County will inbound. Boswell the ball, three-pointer up by Maddox. Catch the top of the rim as they get it out quickly to Brashears as he goes down for a layup. I don't know how they didn't. Ball picked up by Alderson, his first points of the night for 2. As the Wildcats pass it around. Boswell looking for the 3 and picks it back down, passes it around. Long with it at the free throw line. Back out to Hughes, back down to Long. Long going to pop up and shoot a floater, and it is good. Blake Long with his first 2 points of the night as well. Simmons a little bit slower this go around getting it down. Going to get it over to Alderson. Over to Martin. Martin for a three-pointer up short. Barely catches iron. They're going to say it went off a Spring Hill player. That is number 30 into the game for Spring Hill. And 24 into the game.
Blake Long.
Blake Long for a three-pointer. He brought down by 24 over to Simmons. Simmons, there's 3 of them on him. Ooh, I don't know where they're going to call that foul. I thought Simmons just lost control of it.
I did too. They called it on Logan.
Yeah, they called that one on Boswell. Boswell's second foul of the evening.
Stevenson and Bedford checking up for the ball.
I'm trying to get
Cabry back in the game. TJ Gobble out. Carter Hughes is out. And Bedford's back in the game. Lawrence County back in the man-to-man.
Jackson going in for a floater, no good. Rebounded by
Bedford.
Bedford. Sorry, that lady walked right in front of me. I couldn't see which one it was. Shot from Bedford, no good. Up in the air, picked up by Boswell. Back out to Bedford, over to Maddox. Maddox, three-pointer up, good. Luke Maddox with his first points of the night. We're going to get a timeout Lawrence County Wildcats lead 20-15. 5 minutes, 47 seconds left here in the first half. You're watching Wildcat basketball on the X Sports Network.
At Southern Tennessee Realty, great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
This is the X Sports Network.
Simmons brings the ball down the floor for Spring Hill over to his right-hand side. Gets it down low to Brashear. Layup up. Slowly physics. I don't have to answer a question. I don't know how it just set up there like it did. But it fell right in for 2 points by Brashear. Boswell picks up his dribble. Gets it down to Bedford. Bedford trying to make something happen. Gets a great pass out to Stevens. Stevenson's going to go to the free throw line for the and one. That foul will be basket good on 24. Jackson on his first foul of the night as Stevenson goes to the free throw line for the old school and 1 3-pointer. Free throw up and good by Stevenson. There's his 3 points on the night. Going to have some substitutions as Gobble comes in for Boswell. Jackson gets it into Simmons. Simmons hustling down the floor, covered by Max. Gets across the timeline over to St. Croix. St. Croix driving down the right-hand side. Tries to get over to Jackson. Jackson still with the ball. Gets it out to Brashear. I don't know how he didn't walk, but he gets up a floater. That's 2 more points for him.
Bedford driving in, little floater. Brashear's on the fast break.
Oh, Brashear. That was an unusual looking shot there. I feel like I
guess that's a Euro step. It looked like a walk.
Yeah, it did to me too. Maddox down the long at the free throw line. Long out to Stevenson. Stevenson back over to Maddox. Maddox with a deep 3-pointer. Hits nothing. Trying to be saved by Gobble. I believe he stepped on the line before he went out after it. Wildcats lead by 2 here. Maddox has the pressure down low. He's all over Simmons. Simmons over to St. Croix. St. Croix driving, hands it off to Jackson. Jackson.
Gobble with a block.
Yeah, Gobble gets his hand on it. Maddox dribbles around. Great skip pass down to Bedford. Slows it down, back down to Gobble. Gobble puts up a left-hander. And it's going to be an and one. Foul call on Simmons. Gobble.
Good finish by TJ.
Absolutely. Way to stay strong and get that ball up as Boswell checks in for Maddox. And one up from Gobble, no good. Rebounded by 24, Jackson. Jackson gets it over Simmons, and Simmons brings it across the logo. 3-pointer up, no good. Clean across the rim off the glass on the opposite side. Picked up by Boswell. Boswell brings it down, hands it off to Bedford. Bedford moving over to his right-hand side. Back across the floor to Boswell. Boswell at the elbow to Gobble. Gobble up, no good. Blake Long punches it back out to Jacaber. Jacaber can't quite get on it. He punched that one hard. He did. He didn't mean for it to go that hard out there too. Jackson inbounds to Simmons. Shout out to my buddy Kevin Bedford listening to us at home. Probably at work if I had to guess. Ball over into the right-hand corner to St. Croix. He's trying to get something to happen. Gets it to Jackson somehow. Back out to Simmons. Simmons driving. They're going to say he walked.
Maddox and Osborne checking in for the
Going to be
Wildcats.
Osborne and Maddox checking in for Blake Long and
Alex Bedford.
Alex Bedford. Maddox will do the duties of bringing it across the timeline. Number 2 is left. Gobble, three-pointer in the corner. No good. As they throw it back down the floor to Brashear. Brashear going to try to make something happen. There's going to be a foul called as he tried to back his way in for a layup. Going to be a foul called on Maddox. That's his first of the night. Spring Hill trying to get it inbounded. They did get it to Brashear. Back over to Simmons in the corner. Simmons drives it, throws it all the way back out. Simmons in the right-hand corner, three-pointer. Goes all the way around twice before it drops in. Three-pointer good by Simmons. Lawrence County's lead is 1. Gobble down low driving, going to put a floater up too hard off the back iron. I think they're going to get a foul right there on Drake Osborne over the back is what they're going to call. It's Osborne's second foul of the night. Yeah, he body checked somebody earlier. Simmons scurrying across the timeline as he's picked up by Maddox. Maddox is all over him like a green fly.
He's so fast.
Going to get him right there on a foul, reaching in. Man, that was a quick reach in. Maddox with his second foul. Blake Long and Bedford check back in for Maddox and Osborne. Simmons to inbound to Jackson. Ball. Bedford gets a hand on it. Back out of bounds. Spring Hill will retain. Brashear going to bring it in this go-round. Gets it to Alderson. Deep three-pointer by Brashear. No good. I mean, a real quick foul on Alderson right there as he comes in and just bodies up Gobble. If I'm a guessing person, Alderson's probably a defensive lineman on the football team. He's a good-sized kid.
I was going to say the same thing about Drake.
Simmons with the steal, going to go down, lay it up for 2. Bedford brings it back across the timeline, hands it off to Boswell. Boswell trying to split the defenders. Going to be a foul call. Let's see which one they give it on. Brashear. This guy puts up both hands no matter if it's a single digit or not. That throws me off every time, yeah. Free throw up, no good. Scuffle on the floor for it as Alderson comes out with it, gets it over to Jackson, down the floor to St. Croix. St. Croix Euro step layup up, no good, too hard. Brashear with the rebound, puts up the layup. That's 2 more for him. Down Blake Long at the elbow, no good, a little too hard off the back iron. Picked up by Alderson. Alderson over to Simmons. Simmons driving it to the free throw line. Pops goes up too hard. Gobble can't get the rebound. Simmons picks it up too hard once again. Bedford with the rebound as he's coming back down the floor. Bedford going to shoot a floater. Nothing doing for that one. As Simmons slows things down and tries to get things reset. Spring Hill 28, Lawrence County 25. We've got a minute left in this first half. Simmons goes to his left, tries to put up a layup, going to be swatted out of bounds. Well, they're saying that it was Spring Hill last touched it. He just pointed Lawrence.
He just pointed towards Lawrence.
Okay, hold on. One ref is overruling this one down here.
The coach is about to have a fit.
Yeah, and look, we're way up here, and I get it. It's hard for us to see that, but you know, that was just too directly, you know, I don't want anybody else to get in too, as there's a floater put in by Brashear. 48 seconds left. Boswell going to bring it down the floor. To his left. Pass down to Long as Bedford tries to put up a layup. They're going to say nothing happened as Alderson and Bedford both hit the ground hard. Alderson still down, covering his face. I think he took an elbow to the face. He's going to stay in the game, though. I think that's that defensive lineman part in him.
How was that not a foul call?
I don't know. Once again, that's why I'm up here with a headset on. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Three-pointer in the corner by Stevenson, up and good. Jacaber left wide open over on the right-hand flank and makes them pay for it. 27 seconds left. St. Croix trying to drive, and Jacaber can't quite hold on to it.
Right through his fingertips.
Alex was coming down the floor. Bedford was to hopefully try to get him a dunk or something, but Jacaber couldn't quite hold on to it. Inbound to Jackson. Jackson over to Brashear. Brashear looks like he's going to try to take the last shot. Doing a head fake. They're going to say he carried that one. Turnover right here as Lawrence County will be gifted the ball to try to come down and make the last shot of the first half. Over the left-hand side to Boswell. Back across the floor to Stevenson. Stevenson driving. Going to float one up off the glass. Too hard. Rebound. Gobble. Gobble puts it in for two. 2 seconds, 1 second throw down the floor, nothing doing. As we end the first half, tied at 30. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be back with the Lady Cats head coach, Wendy Scott, right after this commercial break. You're watching.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
This is the X Sports Network.
Boys game, tie score 30-30, and I'm sitting here with Coach Scott. Great win tonight, Coach Scott.
Thank you. Big district win. We'll take any district win, however we can get it. But I thought the girls settled down after a few minutes and played well tonight.
Gonna ask how's the girls doing. I heard two's getting sick.
They do. We've got two at home sick. We had one sick for the Tullahoma game. We've been battling some sicknesses and injuries here lately. But like I told them, we got girls that are very capable of stepping up, and that's what they did tonight. So I was glad to see them do that.
They played very well tonight. Those girls come off the bench and done their job.
They did. Got some younger girls out there, and it's probably their most pressure situation that they've been in so far, a couple of them. And I thought they handled it well. So, we did some things that we need to improve on, saw some things there. But overall, I thought we played a really good second half.
I think y'all did too, and you got a big one coming up Friday night.
Yes, we do. We've got to enjoy this one tonight and then get ready. That wound us up for our first round of the district. And so we start second round. The season's flying by. We only got 5 regular season games left before we start district tournament. So.
Well, good. Well, hey, good luck to y'all. Congratulations on the big win tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
See you.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Renwright Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Renwright is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Renwright Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
It's the wall-to-wall clearance sale going on right now at Story & Lee Furniture. Save hundreds of dollars off floor samples, one-of-a-kinds, and even as-is items. We are drastically reducing prices to make room for our 2023 inventory coming in. And with our warehouse completely full, we've got a lot of furniture to sell and are slashing prices to do so. With hundreds of items marked at liquidation prices. And get up to 12 months no interest and free delivery too. It's the Story & Lee Furniture wall-to-wall clearance sale.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome into the Ralph as we're getting ready to start the second half with a few seconds left. I got a couple stats right here for us, Dusty. We got for Lawrence County, Ja'Cabry Stevenson with 6, Alex Bedford with 6, TJ Gobble with 11, Boswell with 2, Maddox with 3, and Blake Long with 2. For Spring Hill, Simmons with 11, Brashear with 14, Alderson with 2, and St. Croix with 3. That's why I ended up with here in the first half. As we get ready to start the second half of this game, I believe Lawrence County gets Spring Hill, I apologize, gets the ball first. As Brashear looks to bring it in. That was odd. Lawrence County, good defenses. They almost throw it away right off the bat as Brashear is going to take it over to the left-hand side, tries to make something happen under the rim, puts it up, no good, tries to get his own rebound, no good. Throws it in. Gobble saves it, blocked by Boswell as Boswell's trying to push it down the floor. Got to take it back out to Bedford over in the corner, back over to Boswell. Maddox at the top of the key at the logo. Going to his right to Stevenson. Stevenson back to Maddox. Back over to Stevenson, almost swatted away. Gobble saves it out of bounds. Throws it back out to Maddox. Maddox is going to go and reset things. Gets it over to Bedford on the left-hand side. Stevenson back to Maddox at the top. Over to Bedford at the wing. Down low to Gobble. Gets it back out. Bedford, three-pointer up. Nothing as it is turned over. Trying to be saved by Stevenson. Thrown it in. Brashear floats down the floor. Nothing doing. Is there going to be jump ball called? It'll be Lawrence County's ball. Jocelyn in the game for Spring Hill.
That's a tall kid.
Yes, he is. Maddox gets it down the floor quickly over to his right. All the way back over the corner to Maddox. Maddox pump fake goes up short. Jocelyn with the rebound. Gets it to Simmons. Simmons going to push it down the floor. Taken away by
There's Maddox.
Maddox. Sorry, somebody hit me on the shoulder. Sorry, I'm trying to get my, like I said, people are bumping into. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. They're doing it on purpose, or they just agitate me. They're agitating me. Maddox with the ball gets it down to Bedford. Bedford with a little flare pass over to the right-hand side, back across Gobble. Stevenson up for 3, no good. Rebound by Alderson. Alderson somewhat dribbling and gets it over to Simmons. Simmons going to try to drive it down the lane. Layup up, no good, and Jocelyn has nowhere to go but over the top of Gobble.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, that is hard to do. Not very crisp basketball being played to start off his second half.
And 2 minutes into the third quarter, nobody has scored.
Not really. Ram's been hit many times. Gobble up with a free throw. Short. Bedford with the layup. Ooh, and it's blocked. Out to Brashear. Brashear floating with a Euro step. I thought he took one too many that time. There's going to be a foul called right here on, I think that's going to be on Jocelyn again.
St. Croix.
Oh, St. Croix. Sorry about that. His first foul of the evening. Boswell brings it down, gets it to Long, free throw line. Long whips it over to, and Boswell tries to put up a three, nothing doing. He gets it over to Bedford. Bedford puts up a three, nothing doing once again. Simmons down the floor, tries to get it down to Rashears. He's spinning. They smack it back out to St. Croix. St. Croix for three, nothing doing again. As here goes Stevenson back the other way. Stevenson spinning, trying to put something up, gets it out to Long. Blake Long, three-pointer, good. As he gets his three-pointer, we're going to take a timeout here as Wildcats take a 3-point lead. You're watching Wildcats basketball on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, you do realize that some of the qualities that coaches try to get from their players is the same that God is trying to get from his children. In 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 58, therefore, my beloved brothers, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. Do your best, give your best, work your hardest, leave it all out there. That is the goal of the Christian life. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
As we're back after a short timeout, 4 minutes, 56 seconds left here in the third period. Spring Hill went inbounds it. We'll get a full court press out of Maddox and Simmons. Simmons goes to the right-hand side, gets over to LaCroix. LaCroix steps. They're going to say that's a walk right there. I understand a Euro step, and that's one step. It looked like he wanted to take 2 or 3. And I've seen a couple of those, though, but I could be wrong.
Hey, you can't go across the paint and not dribble a basketball.
That's right. Maddox brings it down the floor to his left-hand side to Bedford. To Osborne in the corner. Osborne back out to Maddox. Go over to Bedford. Maddox to the right, back top of the key, over to Bedford. Stevenson on the right-hand side. Down to Osborne. Just working around the top of the key till they find somebody open. Maddox brings it back out to Bedford. Three-pointer up, no good. Tried to be rebounded by the Wildcats. I think Osborne's the one who got the last touch on it. Spring Hill will take it. Man, that's a quick inbound.
That referee, he's ready to go.
Simmons going to throw it across the floor to St. Croix for a layup. Backside layup there. Maddox back across the timeline, hands off to Long over to Stevenson, back out to Maddox, back down to Long. Long for a shot, short. Gets his own rebound up, no good. Everybody's bouncing around. I'm going to say foul on Stevenson. He was just falling that way, couldn't stop himself. Stevenson's first foul on the evening. There'll be some substitutions coming in.
Just a second, Phil.
That is Stevenson's second one. And Stevenson takes a break. Whip around, put it down low. Blocked by Blake Long, picked up by Gobble. Gobble gets it over to Maddox. Maddox all the way across the floor to Long, saved by Long. Thank goodness he's.
I thought that was hitting Wilson in the face.
Yeah, I did too. Three-pointer up short, try to be saved. Double saved. Long has it. Maddox back out to Osborne. Osborne going to shoot, no good. Picked up by Simmons as he's pushing it down the floor towards the Raiders' side. Floater up, no good. Be over the back call on Martin right there for a foul.
Foul on number 5, Martin, his first, team third.
Wildcats lead this one 33-32. Just under 3 minutes left in the third period. Blake Long with the ball, down to Gobble. I got the Maddox, over to Boswell. Boswell three-pointer up, no good. Osborne with the rebound. He gets it back out to Boswell, back over to Maddox. Maddox back to Boswell. He's going to drive, Euro step, tries to get it down to Gobble. Gobble does, puts it up for a layup. Tough ball to handle, but he pulls it out and gets up a layup for 2 points. Simmons met by Maddox and Boswell as he reaches the three-point line. He's going to try to drive, gets smacked by Maddox. Maddox stows it, go down the floor. They try to block it too hard off the glass. Rebound Osborne. Osborne with the shot and one coming up.
Good finish, strong finish.
That's a good job by Osborne to be trailing down the floor to get that rebound just in case, and then he put it back up.
Jackson checking in for the Raiders, Bedford.
Bedford will come in for Blake Long. And it looks like Stevenson set to come in for Osborne. Free throw up, dribbles around. It is good. As Stevenson does check. Oh, Stevenson checks in for Maddox. Ball going to be brought down the floor by Simmons. Over to Martin, back to Simmons.
Lawrence County's back in the 2-3 zone instead of a man defense.
He's out to Martin. Martin pump fake, trying to drive. Going to shoot it up. Good. Boswell will bring it down the floor. Over to Gobble in the corner. Gobble pump fake, steps back, puts up a three-pointer. Nothing but net. TJ Gobble for three more. 16 points for Gobble on the night.
TJ's hot hand here in the second half.
Simmons almost loses control of it. Martin trying to find something doing. Nothing done. Gets it down to number 24. Misses the layup. Too hard off the glass. It gets out as Bedford dribbles it off his foot. He's trying to chase it down before it goes out of bounds, and he does. Joe Wilson calls a timeout before 10 seconds is called. We're going to take a timeout as well. You're watching Wildcats basketball on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Timeout is over with. Lawrence County leads 41-34 as Gobble inbounds to Maddox as he crosses the logo at half court, going to his right to Bedford. Oh, wow. What an unusual train of events happened right there. Down to Gobble. Bedford out to the right-hand side again. Bedford bring it around top of the key over to Stevenson. Back to Bedford all the way over to Maddox. Maddox and Bedford back and forth. Gobble saves that one going out of bounds. He throws in. There's going to be a foul call. Let's see if they call this one on.
Something number 24.
Foul is on number 24. Jackson's second foul of the night. His ball goes over the left-hand side. Maddox gets it down low to Gobble. Gobble turns around, puts it up off the glass for two more. Gobble with 18 points. Three-pointer by Simmons, shot short, no good. Maddox with it out to Stevenson. Stevenson going down for a layup, and it is blocked hard as Maddox hits the floor hard. He's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul on number 3, Simmons. That's Simmons' third foul. Stevenson, first free throw up, and it's good. Blake Long and Carter Hughes coming to game for Gobble and Maddox. Stevenson shot up, no good. Rebounded by Spring Hill, turned over, picked off by Stevenson as he just holds up and lets his offense get back down the floor, get set up. Stevenson over to Hughes, lays it down to back to Stevenson. He almost got it up. Whoa. As a football pass down the floor, the Wildcats have a 10-point lead going into the fourth period. You're watching Wildcats basketball on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
And we're back here to start the fourth quarter as they're looking to get a Spring Hill somebody to take it in. As St. Croix said, I got it. Gets it over to Simmons. Simmons going to be met at the logo by Maddox. Over to Martin. Martin back to Simmons. Simmons over to St. Croix. Back to Simmons. Over to Martin. Martin looking to try to get it down low. Nothing doing. Gets it back out top to Simmons. Smacked away by Maddox. Maddox looking for a layup. Going to stop it and let everybody get down the floor. Over to Blake Long. Blake Long driving. Going to throw it back out to Hughes. Going to be a foul called. Going to be called on, I believe that's number 12. I think it's on Alderson. It is. That'll be his third foul of the evening. Blake Long goes to the free throw line. They say it was a shooting foul. He'll be taking 2 shots.
First one in good by Blake Long. Bedford crossed the line too soon, I guess. Simmons coming up the floor. Lawrence County's going to pick him up, going to trap. St. Croix cross over to Martin. Martin for 3. Called a offensive foul. Maddox coming across the timeline. Over to Bedford in the corner. Carter Hughes back to Bedford. Maddox at the top of the key. Back to Bedford. Back to Maddox. Working around the top of Stevenson. Blake Long. Foul. Got some subs checking in. Gobble and Boswell checking in for Stevenson and Bedford. Blake Long going to the line. Should be 2 shots.
Blake Long's typically a good free throw shooter.
TJ just fall?
Yes. And you can see by the look on his face is it's okay.
Simmons slowly bringing it down the court. Maddox going to meet him at the timeline. Looks like Lawrence County's going to put a trap on again. Simmons works around to St. Croix. Back to Simmons. Top of the key. Back to Croix. Trying to set something up. Lawrence County's defense is strong. Simmons just holding the ball. So back to St. Croix. St. Croix back to Simmons. Top of the key. Back over to Croix. Back to Simmons. Martin's going to drive on the baseline. Floater, no good. Rebound by Boswell. Lawrence County's pushing the ball. Here goes Maddox. Across the timeline down to Gobble. Gobble stumbles, fall. Bad pass picked off by Martin. St. Croix down the floor. Euro step. A blocking foul on Boswell. That will be his
third foul.
Third.
They say it's his second. I think a while ago I gave Stevenson a foul, and it was actually Boswell.
Okay.
Or excuse me, I gave Boswell a foul, and it was actually Stevenson's.
St. Croix misses the first one.
Like I said, that one guy that he wants to hold up two hands or everything, he's got me thrown off.
St. Croix misses both of them. Maddox with the rebound. He's pushing down the floor. The aired pass. Simmons down the floor. Euro step. Layup's good. Spring Hill calling the timeout. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in a minute on the Exports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
We're back at the Ralph, fourth quarter. 5:57 to go in the game. Lawrence County's winning. Got the lead 47-36. Boswell coming up the floor. He's working top of the key over to Bedford in the corner. Back out to Maddox, swing around to Stevenson in the other corner. Stevenson in the drive. He's going to throw across the floor to Boswell. Maddox in the corner for three. And it's good. It is good. Simmons bringing the ball back up, just crossing the timeline. Lawrence County is back in a 2-3 zone. St. Croix at the top. Back over to Simmons. Just kind of holding the ball, not really working it inside or anything. Simmons got the ball at the top of the key over to St. Croix. Alderman in the corner, guarded by Boswell. He drives back to Simmons at the top of the key. He's backing it back out, going to reset the offense. Martin over in the corner. Spring Hill head coach calls another timeout. Coach's timeout is full. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in a minute on the Exports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Back at the Ralph, fourth quarter, 4:58 to go in the game. Lawrence County leads 50-36. Spring Hill's got the ball down low on the inbound. Ball's in to Alderman. He's back out to Martin in the corner. Martin takes it around to the top to keep. Hands off to Simmons at the top. He's going to set it back up. Guarded by Maddox. Down at Simmons drives the lane. St. Croix in the corner for three. Tipped by Boswell. Ball's rolling around on the floor. Out of bounds, Spring Hill ball. Simmons going to inbound the ball over to St. Croix in the corner. He's going to bring the ball back out the top of the key. He's looking for somebody open. Hands back off to Simmons. He's going to set it back up. He's guarded by Maddox. Simmons back over to Martin. Alderman at the top of the key, going to set it up. Inside pass to Jackson. Jackson drives. Layup is good. Boswell inbounds the ball. TJ back to Boswell. He's going to bring the floor across the timeline. Over to Bedford in the corner. Back to Boswell. Boswell drives. Floater in the lane. No good. Boswell saves it. Back out to Stevenson. Going to reset it. Back to TJ. Back to Luke Maddox. He's going to reset the offense. He's calling the play. Luke's going to drive and kick over to Boswell. Around the top of the key, here's Bedford. He drives. Hands off to Stevenson. Back to Boswell. Back to Bedford at the top. Maddox on the wing. Bedford in the corner. Down low to Gobble. Spin move. Missed. Rebound by Alderman. He's running down the floor. He's over on the wing. Back around. Tip ball by Boswell. TJ to steal. Out of bounds, Spring Hill. Lawrence County ball.
I kind of wonder what happened to Brashear. I mean, he played the first half of this, or the first little bit of the third period, and he's just been on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, he was hot. Had him at 14 points.
Yeah, 14 in the first half.
Stevens crossing the timeline. Spring Hill's trying to trap. Boswell kicks over to Bedford in the corner. Drives the baseline. Head fake it. Kicks it back out. Got Long back in the game. He's at the top of the key. Bedford in the corner. Moves around to Stevenson back at the top of the key. Boswell open for three in the corner. It's good. Simmons racing down the floor. Pulls up for three. No good. Long rebound by St. Croix. He's on the wing, sets it up on the inside to Alderman. Back out to Croix. He's going to swing around to Simmons in the middle. Kind of set it up again. He's back over to Martin at the wing. Croy's at the top. Back over to Jackson on the wing. He's going to drive. He throws out, kicks to Simmons in the corner. Martin in the corner for three. Miss. Blake Long rebound. Lawrence County's going to push the ball down the floor. Bedford across the timeline. Blake Long at the top of the key. He's just holding the ball. Kind of a little set up. Hands off to Stevenson. Stevenson just backing around. Back over to Boswell on the wing. He comes around the top of the key. Boswell going to drive. A little bounce pass to Gobble down low. Gobble with a layup. Simmons back across the top line.
Gives Gobble 20.
Martin on the wing. Back up at the top. St. Croix setting it up. Back over to Alderman. Stevenson, quick hands. Jackson picks the ball up across the timeline. He's going to drive and kick. Got Croy in the corner for three. No good. TJ, Alderman, rebound. Jackson with a layup. Bedford. It's a foul. Foul on number 24, Jackson. It's his fourth.
I was about to say, he's got a bunch of them. Make sure I see what to put up over there on the board.
Blake Long going to the line, shoot two.
Yeah, that's his fourth.
Off the front iron, no good. Maddox checking in for TJ Gobble.
Long doesn't miss very many free throws. He's usually very proficient.
He is. It's good. Simmons driving all the way in. Euro step. It's tipped, it looks like by Long. Bedford with a rebound. Looks like Lawrence County's going to slow it down a little bit. Bedford bringing across the timeline. He's guarded closely by Simmons. Handoff, ball's rolling around. Maddox picks it up, back over to Bedford. He's looking for an open man, got Maddox. Boswell's in the corner. Long pass across the court. Stevenson back out to Long.
This is almost like the victory formation in football.
It is. We're down to 24 seconds. Bedford just going to hold it, 18 seconds. Blake Long's at the very top. He's at the half court. They're just going to let the time run down. Boswell's going to hold it. Well, Spring Hill's going to make them keep passing it. That should do it. That does it, Blake Long. Good job. Final score here to Ralph boys. Lawrence County 56, Spring Hill 40.
TJ Gobble leading all scorers tonight with 20. Boswell comes in with 5. Maddox has 6. Blake Long has 9. Drake Osborne with 3. Pretty good night for the boys here. Of the Wildcats Lawrence County, that takes Lawrence County to a 20-3 record, and that will drop Spring Hill Raiders to 8-7. I'm Nick Moore here with Dusty Kaiser. Ben and Sarah Luna on the buttons as producers. Been a good night of basketball. You're watching Wildcat basketball on the Exports Network. We'll see you guys Friday night.
This is the X Sports Network.